Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here and welcome to another review. And now we're taking a look at an Amiga game called Xenon. It was the first game to be developed by the Bitmap Brothers and it came out in 1988. It was published by Melbourne House, who at the time was owned by Mastertronic. And the Bitmap Brothers would later go on to have classics with not only its sequel, but also the likes of the Chaos engine and both Speedball and Speedball 2 Brutal Deluxe. The latter two of which I've also reviewed on my channel previously. Now this is a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up, but one thing that makes it a bit different to other games of its ilk for the time is that you can actually switch between two different vehicle modes, an aircraft and a tank. Sector 1. So I'm in tank mode, and if you press space you can switch to the other mode. And I missed that. Now that some things can only be destroyed if you're in tank mode, such as these things. I didn't change the tank mode at all. I actually became that. And it seems as if you can only go backwards if you're in tank mode. You'll constantly fly forwards if you're in aircraft mode. Oh, nice. Now I'm starting to get some serious firepower. Oh, nice. Definitely one. Now I've got a little bit of a drone. See, I can't, because I'm in yeah, I don't go to flight mode. It's got nice music by the legendary David Whittaker. Those aren't hitting me because they're on the ground. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm taking too many hits here. I can't hit that because it's airborne. No, I'm going to have to switch to aircraft mode to get that. Oh, piss. Now I've lost all my power-ups. I'll have to switch to aircraft mode for those. I can't get them otherwise. Oh, now that automatically. Sometimes the game does automatically convert you into the other mode. And as you saw, if you it did tell you on an earlier screen what all their various power-ups do. What a clever title, really. Ooh, homing missile. Oh, took a bit too many hits. Laser. So nice lot of power-ups. Oh, yeah. Now it's automatically converting me into a tank mode for this boss. Oh, slam. Oh, it's put me right back to that bit again. Unfortunately, this game doesn't seem to support joysticks with two independent fire buttons, so you do have to reach across to the spacebar to be able to switch between the two modes, which is a bit of a pain. It automatically turned me into the aircraft then. That was, as I said, sometimes it does that. Actually, I think I'll see what happens if I go without that because I've got some pretty meaty weaponry without it, and I'll lose that those side shots. Oh, little bit of slowdown just then. I don't quite know why it turned me into a tank just then, because there was nothing on the ground. God, the tank's a bit slow. Oh! Oh, no. Running out of health. Oh dear. Taking too many hits. One more hit and I'm dead. There's an energy bar on the right. Oh, that where it's got that F is the energy bar. Let's give this another whirl. Nice bit of digitised footage there. Switching to the aircraft because I can't get that otherwise. Right, let's get these ladybirds in tank mode. No. Right, back into aircraft mode because I can't get some of these things unless I do. No, I don't think I want that. I'll lose those side guns if I get that. Oh, no, damn it. Taking too many hits. No. I'm going to have to switch to... Ooh, slow down. Those things can't get me because they're on there. Oh, damn it. Don't want that. I mean, if I didn't have the side shots that I've got, then I would have happily picked that up because it would have been useful then. But oh, why did I turn into a tank just then? Graphics are nice, animation's nice, scrolling smooth. Oh, tank's a bit slow for this. Oh. No. God, it's really hard to get its weak point. Oh, no, I'm taking too many hits. Diagonal movement's a bit hard when you're very close to the edge of the screen, though. Oh god, you have to be positioned just right in order to get the shots to go in its mouth. See, like that. If you're just a little off, then they won't connect. Ooh, crikey, that was close. Oh, I had to go up because the bullets would have got me anyway. Oh, that turned me into a tank. No, and I've got virtually no hit points left again. Oh no, one more hit, I'm dead. That was only a problem because it turned me into a tank uncontrollably. Now there are times when that makes sense, but there are other times when it does that and it makes no sense, and that's where it becomes a problem. That is unfortunately going to count against its final score. Oh. Ooh. You got a tune that plays in the background and still has sound effects at the same time without too much in the way of the pieces of the music being absorbed by the sound effects. Oh, why did it turn me into a tank just then? See, it's slow down there. Right, boss again. I'm going to be turning into a tank again for this boss, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I'm taking too many hits. Oh, screw it. So that's Xenon for the Commodore Amiga. Arguably a bit of a trendsetter for its time, but it does have a few problems, which I'm going to get to a bit later. Graphics, nice and metallic. The metallic look is pretty much a staple of the Bitmap Brothers pantheon, and even this very first effort from them is no exception. Everything seems to have generally been nice and smooth, nice animation, little bit of slowdown when the screen gets busy though. The transformation between the two ship modes is also a nice touch as well. Sound, well, you got a nice funky tune that plays in the background while you blast your way around the surface. I wonder if they chose to pick ladybirds for an enemy. Never mind. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked there. So the music, as I said, is by David Whittaker, and he's done some great tracks for classic computer games, and this is no exception. Gameplay. Well, the controls are responsive enough, but as I said, there are moments when it slows down when there's a lot going on screen. I wonder whether some of the power-ups may have been a little bit too insane for what the Amiga 500 could cope with comfortably. There was no A1200 in those days, so it only had a 68,000 processor instead of the 68,020 that the 1200 had as standard. And I also noticed that there were several occasions in which my ship converted from the aircraft into the tank, even when there was nothing on the ground. Now, I know that the game does forcibly change you, but when it happens when it makes absolutely no sense, such as turning into a tank when there's absolutely no ground-based things or anything that you can hit from the ground, it does seem a bit strange. But as a first effort from the Bitmap Brothers, it's pretty good. So I'll happily give Xenon for the Amiga 7 out of 10. It's definitely worth a look to see where the Bitmap Brothers began their quest for computer game domination or whatever. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that review. Catch you on another video soon. Texie88 out.